Hey guys, Kimberly Olson here, also known as the Goal Digger Girl. And I just realized that I forgot to pull up my podcast stuff. So I'm super excited, you guys. By the way, let me know how you're doing. With the engagement bait with Facebook, you have to be very careful on how you handle your videos now. So let's just say that I am going to be very careful about that. But go ahead and let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I'm just going to pull up my files here to record this podcast because you guys get to be a part of it. Isn't that fun? I'm so excited. Okay. I also have this really fun glitter lips on. Look at that. They're not even real. Isn't that cool? It's an app. Is that weird that I think it's cool? Oh, you know what? Also, I'm so excited, you guys. We are in episode 50 of the podcast. So everybody who's been watching, I'm going to do a giveaway. So this is what we're going to do. I think I have to be really careful with saying this. So I'm trying to think of a good way to do it, of something along the lines of a giveaway. But we're going to talk about prospecting and recruiting. So let's do this to start while I load this baby up. Let me know where you're tuning in from. City, state, province, all that good stuff. And then also let me know on a scale of 1 to 10, and I'll be thinking about the giveaway for I want to celebrate 50 podcasts. Or maybe I'll celebrate when we have 50,000 downloads. Maybe I'll do that. That's probably better so I can think about it. Okay. So if you guys are, want to let me know on a scale of 1 to 10, why is this not working? Oh my gosh. Okay. I can do this. It's okay. There we go. See, you just have to have faith. I have faith that the podcast gods will smile upon me. So this is what I was going to tell you guys. On a scale of 1 to 10, why don't you tell me how you're feeling about your recruiting? How you feeling about your recruiting? I did this in a group the other day and I was blown away at the responses. I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, we've got an epidemic on our hands here that people need some help. I'm going to help you guys. That's what we're going to talk about right now. Prospecting versus recruiting. Tell me in the comments below. Oh, I can't say that. Tell me somewhere, everybody. Hey, this is the most live comments I've gotten on Instagram. If you guys are on Facebook, I am live streaming this right now on Instagram, and I'm going to do a premiere on Facebook, okay? I'm doing a podcast too. This is called Repurposing Your Content. You should give it a try. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so prospecting and recruiting. A 10, Pedro. He's bringing his A game. That's awesome. Okay, tell me if you, on a scale of 1 to 10, when it comes to prospecting and recruiting, where you're at. And then also tell me if you prospect more than you recruit. It's a trick question. I'm going to see if you actually know what this means, okay? And then I'm going to leave this lipstick on because I feel like it's fun. It's pretend. Okay, hold on. Let me record this and be a normal person. 1 second. Kind of squirreling a little bit, but it's okay. Welcome everyone to the Goal Digger Girls podcast, where we talk about crushing your goals and creating the life of your dreams. I'm Kimberly Olson, your host, and today on episode 50, so excited, we're going to talk about prospecting versus recruiting. I got to tell you guys, when it comes to topic requests and it comes to people asking me about this very thing, what I hear most is that people are struggling when it comes to their prospecting and their recruiting. They are struggling. Someone said no clue what it means. They don't understand prospecting. They don't understand recruiting. They feel very frustrated in their business. They feel discouraged in their business. Some of you are watching this on live. I'm live streaming, so people have been commenting below how they're feeling with it, a scale 1 to 10, and we're getting a lot of 0s, 1s, 2s, 3s. A lot of people are not feeling confident. Now, when it comes to direct sales and network marketing, and even building an online business such as a coaching practice, you have to be comfortable with recruiting. And when you start to understand what that really means, it changes everything for you. When you think of the word prospecting, or you think of the word recruiting, share with me if you're watching this live. If you're listening to the podcast, you can just say it out loud. Share with me. Let me know what comes to mind. Is it being afraid? Is it feeling uncomfortable? Is it, oh, you DJ, okay. Is it feeling confident? You have posture, you're confused, discouraged? Let me know below. I would love to know like what you're thinking when it comes to that. Okay, so prospecting is where you are proactively looking for people to connect with. So prospecting would be if you made a new friend request on Facebook, for example, and you message that person with the intention to bring up your business. So this is the old cold messaging method, right? Oh, hey, Sally, it's so nice to connect with you. I noticed that you also live in Texas. How long have you lived here? Oh, 3 years. Oh, cool. I live in Austin, Texas. What do you do? Oh, you're in real estate. Neat. That's awesome. I'm actually a brand influencer for a health and wellness company. Have you ever heard of blank? ABC. Oh, you haven't? Well, I'd love to tell you more about that. And then you put her into your sales funnel. That's prospecting. That's where you are proactively trying to find people to share your business or your product with. Okay, does that make sense? Recruiting is where you are actually trying to get people to join your team. Okay, so this is more going to be the closing side of things. It's going to be getting where you're actually presenting, where you're maybe getting them on a three-way chat, a three-way call. You're inviting them to a team call. You are recruiting them. I guess technically you can recruit customers too, but prospecting is more sifting and sorting, right? Prospecting is where you're like, okay, and I hope that you're not all recruiting everybody that you can, but when you are talking to people, so whether it be they are watching your stories, viewing your stories, or you do friend request them, or they friend request you, or they comment on your stuff, or whatever, you meet them and online usually, and you decide if they would be a good candidate. Let's say you represent a milk-based product, just making this up, and you are talking to somebody who is strictly vegan. That person is no longer a prospect. So there's leads, which is everybody, and then prospects are going to be the ones that you could actually present your product or business to. And recruiting is that kind of final piece where you're actually trying to get them to sign up, whether it be a customer or a business builder. Okay, so with prospecting and recruiting, the things that I notice is that a lot of people are trying really hard to prospect people. And they are trying really hard to bring up their business and their opportunity, in my opinion, too soon. It does work for some people. I have seen awesome network marketing educators teach on it, and they can crush it. They could freaking cold message a woman giving birth. Like literally, you name the scenario, they could recruit the person. I mean, it's just, that's their thing, okay? Now, that is the 1%ers, everyone. The 1%ers. That's the thing that people don't tell you. It's the 1%ers. You want to know about the other 99%? Hold on one moment for a special announcement. All right. The other 99% is probably you. For most of us, guys, we cannot just do that, okay? We cannot just cold message people. Have you ever tried to cold message somebody and they started prospecting you? Right? I've heard of people saying this before. When I first started out, I remember this happening to me. I was like, what? How do I get out of this? How do I turn it around, right? Like, I'm supposed to be reaching out to them. What's happening right now? Or I would get somebody who would say they look at my video and I'd freak out. Like my heart would start racing. And I'm like, what video do I send? And I tell my upline, and she would be like, well, there's this one. I'm like, I have to send the perfect video, right? So when like most people, most of you are not postured enough to be able to send a cold message and recruit people. If you are, good for you. I'm so happy for you. But the rest of us, we are not. And we are trying to do it and we are not successful at it. And then we get frustrated and we wonder what's wrong with us, or why is everyone else having success? How are they recruiting so many people, right? You guys do it. Okay, we're actually going to be talking about this a lot with our team because we're experiencing that as well. This is what I want you to remember. All your job is, and I learned this from Bob Heilig, and I'm so excited because I'm going to get to go to his conference in 2 weeks. If you guys are going, come, well, week and a half now. I have to do a countdown because I'm pumped. 11 days or something like that. Week and a half, come find me. We can get a selfie together. Please, it'll be in Dallas. But I learned this from Bob Heilig, and he said, whoever serves the most people wins. Whoever, if you're taking notes, please write some stuff down. Don't just listen to this info. Whoever serves the most people wins. It's true, guys. I think of all the people I've served, and it's not in a conceited, I'm so awesome, the gold digger girl, and look at what I've created, and I have all these people. I love that. I love having a lot of followers. I do. I like having a lot of video views because I spend a lot of time thinking about the content, and I work really hard to be consistent and build my business on social media in a way that's impactful. But the thing that keeps me going and why I don't get burned out and why I stay up so late answering every freaking message in Messenger, God love all of you, is because I think to myself, what about that one message where that person needed to hear from me? They needed my little nudge, my little encouragement, me saying, you know what, here, let me send this resource to you, or here's some advice that really served me when I was going through that. They need me. So I just literally switched all my cylinders to a servant leadership, a servant heart. I tried the recruiting, guys. I tried the prospecting and recruiting, and I sucked at it. I think I recruited maybe 5 people when I was going about it that way, and none of them were awesome. None of them. And where can we find? Oh, we'll have to connect. It was not fun. It didn't feel good. How do you feel about your recruiting? Let me know. You know where. How do you feel about your recruiting? I have to get my little signs out while we're chatting. The feelings that you have around your recruiting are going to tell you more than anything I can tell you right now, okay? If you're sitting here right now going, I got to go prospect. Have you ever done that to yourself? And then you just stare at your computer. How come I can't find these notes? This is sort of comical. I know my little signs are in here. Yay, I found them. I'm so excited. This is so exciting. I'm so excited. I found my signs. Okay. Oh, but this is backwards. That's okay. Whatever. You guys get the point. So when I think about the energy around it, it was gross. It didn't feel good to me at all. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to shift to a servant heart. So what does that look like? You are going to offer more value than anybody else with the content that you put out, whether it be a little dose of inspiration, a selfie with a story, you do a Facebook Live, you offer some value. And then on the back end, and you're sharing stuff about you in your stories, the good, the bad, the ugly, you're sharing in your stories so people get to know you, your heart, that you're a real person, okay? And then in the back end and Messenger, all you're gonna do, you're gonna have one goal. Your goal is to serve other people. It's to offer value and when appropriate, to mentor on them and love on them. And I remember when I first started, I didn't have anything to mentor people with because I was just starting out. I was like, how am I gonna mentor people? I don't even freaking know anything. You know what? Get yourself some training, people. Get yourself some coaching. Go learn something. And then you can mentor other people on it. You don't have to be the expert. Go read a freaking book. Go read a book. And then when the person says, yeah, I'm just having a really hard time recruiting, I'm sure you're going to run into a lot of other network marketers, right? Oh yeah. Well, you know what? Actually, I just finished this book. Okay. It's backwards, but Freakishly Effective Leadership for Network Marketers. I'm in the middle. I'm almost done with it. Such a good book. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm just stepping into leadership now. This book really has helped me a ton. I feel like I now know all the different types of people I'm working with, and I'm able to create a culture of people that they feel accepted and that they're all winning. We're all winning together. We're all growing together. And it's really changed my business and it's changed my retention. People are staying. They want to be there. It's really helped me a ton. You should check it out. If you started connecting with people that way, you would change everything. You would feel so good about helping people. You would have people who are like, oh my gosh, I picked that book up. I loved it. Thank you so much. And guess what happens? The more you do that, you get the people who are like, well, what do you do? I want to know more about what you do. Just purely because they want to spread the word. They want to help you. They want to refer people. Okay? And then what happens? They're not having the success that they want. You guys know what it's like. It's not first time's a charm sometimes, but most people are not happy where they're at. And it's not to go recruit other people from their businesses. If they're not happy and they really are aligned with you and how you've mentored them, you're going to be the first person they think of when either they're looking or they know somebody who it makes sense. Like if you're in health and wellness and their friend's a nutritionist or a dietitian or whatever, and she's looking to get into the network marketing space, and that person does something that's not aligned with that person, they're going to refer you. You're going to be the first person they think of. Or if they know your product can help people, they're going to be telling everybody about you because you on your own unselfishly mentored and helped that person. I give you all permission now to be mentors to other people. And when you start showing up on social media with intention and focus on building value, in helping people, and then on the back end, mentoring and loving on them and just sharing what you do know, your business will change and you won't have to do the dreaded prospecting. Now, it doesn't mean you don't make connections. It doesn't mean you don't go find new people. Yes, you do. But it starts with a conversation. It starts with getting to know them and seeing how you can help support one another. And before you know it, either they're referring somebody out or the opportunity arises for you guys to partner up together. And that's how the magic happens. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so backwards, this says L-I-N-K. Just drop that right there and you know what's gonna happen. If you can read this backwards, you get an A+. My social media boot camp starts in a week from Wednesday. I'm so freaking pumped about this. This is the last one I'm doing. Oh, I gotta tell you guys about the bonuses. Where are my bonuses? My gosh. So go look at the content first. Go look and see what I'm covering. Your mind is just gonna explode in your head. If you've wanted to know, like, how is Kimberly doing all this? You guys, I've had 300 people go through, on my team, go through the systems that I put together with help with my leaders. 300 people have gone through it and successfully launched. We haven't had one person not successfully launch. How do you explain that? It's because we have freaking systems, okay? You need systems for everything. Have you guys noticed my video views? It's not because I'm just like, oh, I'm just magic. It's because I know how to do it. So I'm gonna teach you how to do it. So if you're like lost and overwhelmed and you need structure and you need someone to kick your booty, guess who is here to kick your booty? Kimberly Olson. And this is the last one I'm teaching. You will get all the updates. So if something crazy changes with the algorithm or some new thing launches and I do a special training for the course because I'm going to sell this, you will get all the updates to it afterwards. And this is the last one I'm doing. So it's my social media bootcamp. So just put L-I-N-K, you know where, and you'll get a link that'll tell you more about it. Oh, also, if you want to be on my Audible waitlist, the Audible is done. I know, I'm so excited. I recorded it on Friday. Hardest thing I've ever done. Sat still for 3 hours in my closet. I wanted to change like half of what I was saying and I couldn't. I had to just buckle down. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Okay, Goal Digger swag. If you register for the social media bootcamp, this is what you're getting. The Facebook Live profit formula, how to actually make money from your Facebook Lives. What a concept. Lindsay Sewell put that together for you guys. Rob Sperry's attraction marketing guide, like how do you create content where people actually engage and comment. Katie Foster's No Excuses Guide. If you're making up some BS stories, then yellow_2my, can you, will you message me, girl? Because it's not synced up on Instagram. You're going to get Vinette Grover's ebook. It's a 15-page book on recruiting. She's a strong recruiter and she's like me. She leads with her heart. Blow your mind. Christy Dully is my self-care girl because most of you suck at self-care. So you need to go get better at that. Megan Weisheipel has a roadmap to why. If you don't know your why and it doesn't bring, if you're just like not motivated, you need to get some motivation. So you can get that. You're also going to get both my books digitally, the Fit Kim Lifestyle, and you're also going to get the Goal Digger digitally. There you go. Merry Christmas. Okay, that's what I have for you guys. An Audible, same thing, L-I-N-K if you want to get in the wait list. It should be coming out like right now. I don't really know how to make it work, but I'm going to go figure it out today or tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow to be realistic. Okay, guys, have an awesome day. So good to see you and be on today. I'm trying to turn this off, but I got notifications everywhere. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.